Good evening, America, and welcome to the Nightly News. The nation is in mourning today as the death toll from the virus has just surpassed 700,000 Americans. The virus, which the World Health Organization declared a pandemic just over 2 years ago, has taken the lives of more Americans than any other conflict or disease in history.
The U.S. stock market hit another all-time low this afternoon as more and more businesses close their doors. Unemployment in the United States has now reached 27%.
The Center for Disease Control has requested that states close their borders to prevent the spread of the virus. Meanwhile, the president asked the nation to remain calm.
In this winter of peril, few people in our nation's history have been more challenged or found a time more challenging than the time we're in now. Once-in-a-century virus that silently stalks the country.
We could not survive the virus. We fought as hard as we could, but nothing seemed to slow it down. It was as if the virus had stripped us of our humanity and revealed our true human nature that craved only one thing, and that's conflict.
Demonstrators attacked police in the Capitol again today, as what started as a non-violent protest against federal mandates has now turned into an all-out insurrection.
The U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations addressed the General Assembly about the growing threat of the Russian and North Korean military maneuvers in the Pacific.
America cannot stand alone against the militarism of these nations, and we call upon all our allies to answer this threat once and for all. This axis of evil must be stopped before it is too late.
If only we'd known then the consequences of our actions, and realized that conflict breeds only one thing, and that is war. Those of us lucky enough to survive the war now struggle to stay alive in a lawless and bloody land. I will keep moving west, in search of a place that may not exist, but I will only reach my destination if God wills it.
You can't seriously be suggesting fighting Caliban, are you? If you haven't noticed, he has an army.
Logan's right, Edward. There's way too few of us, and we can't give Caliban any more reason to make us suffer without an attempted uprising.
But we can't just stand around and wait. I mean, his goons will pick us off one by one. I've lost too many good people.
I've lost people too, okay? I feel the same pain you do, but at least I'm being realistic. There's no way in hell we could ever hope to beat Caliban.
We've all lost people. All we can do is have faith that their deaths weren't in vain.
Unfortunately, faith does nothing when it comes to a knife in your back. Look what happened to Father Ray. He's probably rotting somewhere with a bullet between his eyes.
At least Father Ray died defending what he believed in.
If faith couldn't even save a priest, what hope do we have? I'm sorry, Joan. I can't risk losing anyone else.
Really heroic, Logan. Really defending.
Edward, you have to be quiet. We're not even supposed to be in here.
Indeed, you are not. As I recall, I outlawed all religious activities a long time ago. It's a beautiful day outside. How will you all join me for a little talk? Bring them out.
Well, boys, what do we have here? Micah!
Yes, sir?
What would you call this seditious little gathering we have here?
I'd call it nothing more than a bunch of religious zealots trying to start a rebellion, sir.
That's right! And what do we do to rebellions in my town?
Kill, 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 kill.
Yes, very good, all of you. However, I can't kill all of them. No, an empire is built on the backs of the disposable, which is why you will be working in the mines from now on.
Caliban, you snake! What did we ever do to you? Why do you keep beating us down like dogs?
You see, it's quite simple, my boy.
No!
You mean nothing to me.
Well then, that's taken care of. See no reason why the rest of you should have any other fate than your little comrade here.
Caliban, you said you wouldn't touch Joan. We had a deal.
Indeed. Once again, you are correct, Micah. And as I am a man of my word, I'll honor our agreement. Joan, you are free to go. But pull a stunt like this again, and you will find my mercy lacking. With the rest of you, I've made no such deal. Micah?
Yes, sir?
Kill them all.
No, please, please don't kill me. No, please. Please, I don't want to die. Please. No, please.
Hey now, let's not be getting violent before we even properly met. We'd like to be properly acquainted with the man who is providing us with dinner.
Provided? Maybe. For you? I don't think so.
I don't think we were asking.
Well, it won't matter seeing as you'll be dead and all that.
Yeah, don't do anything rash.
Yeah, throw that gun right over there.
Who are you?
I'm just a traveler, searching for a place that doesn't exist.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners, now at the hour of our death. Amen.
God, send us someone who can help us. Please.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
Hey. Awful bold of you to just waltz in here thinking you wouldn't be noticed. Where are you from, stranger?
Here, there, nowhere of real consequence.
Well, stranger from nowhere, no one stays in this town without going through the boss first. Strangers don't really last long around here, so it's best you get acquainted.
Well, I wouldn't want to offend my host.
Well, what do we have here, Micah?
Walked into town, sir. Thought you ought to meet him.
Did you happen to get his name?
He wasn't exactly forthcoming with his information, sir.
Well then, let's discover who you are for myself. Please, have a seat. So, stranger, to who do I owe the honor of speaking to? And, take down the mask. I like to see someone's face when I play cards.
Gabriel, Mr.
Caliban. Lucius Caliban. Pleasure, I'm sure. Now then, Mr. Gabriel, what is a man like you doing in my town? Some of my people saw how you dealt with those vagabonds.
Just making my way west.
What the hell could you find in that desolate landscape?
He asked you a question.
I've heard that there's survivors out west.
There's survivors here.
Survivors who have formed an actual civil government.
You mean the Bear Republic? That is a myth told by desperate idiots. A shadow of memory that's been silenced by the sounds of a dying nation. America is dead. God is dead. And we were the killers.
Yet here I am, ready to serve in the memory of both.
Then you are a fool. And you will die a fool's death. Or you could pledge allegiance to me instead.
Well, that's one hell of a way to get a man to join your community.
I only offer you hope if you serve. And death if you refuse.
When a man is ready to die for his beliefs, you're gonna have one hell of a time trying to kill him.
It's quite the bluff you have there. I hope you can back it up.
I didn't realize we were wagering anything.
You're wagering your life. Play your cards. Lucky hand. Seem like an honorable fellow. Could use someone like you. Show these people the value of working with a man like me.
What value is that exactly?
It's a chance to live in paradise. I will build the perfect world, where there's no disparity, no destruction by difference. There will be no religion. There will be no division. There will be only one party, one leader, and one goal. The Legion. And through the Legion, I will restore order.
Order? Order with what?
Sulfur. The mines are full of it. Sulfur leads to gunpowder, gunpowder to bombs, and bombs lead to fear. And fear rules the world.
Caliban. Thought I recognized the name. Same Caliban of Prospero Industries. Prospero Industries that led two world superpowers to go against each other.
One and the same, my good sir. Nice to see the family name lives on. Give us another hand.
So what do you think's gonna happen? Think you can just restart your industry in this podunk town, middle of nowhere, just with nothing but a bunch of cronies to do your bidding?
Lucifer started with nothing but a plan and a garden, and he brought about the downfall of all mankind. What was it again about mustard seeds and moving mountains? See, my great-grandfather worked on the Manhattan Project, and my grandfather built the Dead Hand. And my father before me built the weapons that would fuel the wars in the Middle East. And I led Prospero Industries when the war started.
That didn't work the first time. What do you think it's gonna make it work now?
My father and his father before him were great men, but they lacked vision. They only saw what they could gain. I, however, I know exactly what I want.
And what is that?
Fear. I want the world to know that my victory will be the only option. Micah, get this man to the bar. Whatever he needs is his, but remember, he doesn't leave without saying goodbye. Oh, that's 3 6s, by the way.
You got a death wish or something?
Not sure what you mean.
Take it from me. Caliban is not a man to be disrespected.
Respect is earned, not bought. Doesn't matter anyway.
Hoping to shake the dust of this town off my feet as soon as I can.
You will not leave this town. Once Caliban sets his sights on you, your life is no longer your own. He will be the one who decides your fate, and I don't want to have to be the one to kill you for leaving.
It's not often we get newcomers around here. What's your poison?
Water.
Whoa, careful there, handsome. Don't want to get too wild. That is, unless...
Not interested. Is this your preferred profession, or is this just your last option?
I don't know what you mean.
I'm sure that you do.
Lying doesn't suit you, and neither does your profession.
It's not easy for a girl to survive these days.
Everyone has a choice.
Not me. Not in this town.
I'm not interested.
Look, Caliban wants me
Tell
to...
Caliban that you did what you had to. And I'm very grateful for his services.
But if he knew...
He won't.
Go. Your life means more than Caliban gives you credit for.
Strong words. You'll be a dead man by morning.
You're miles away from this town by morning.
You seem like a man of character.
Character means little in a place like this.
Oh, character, no, but, well, resistance?
Hey, Walker. I'm talking to you, Walker.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to me, because that's not my name.
Walker, wanderer, outlaw. Which name should I call you?
None of those suit me. Where's your accent from?
Georgia.
Let me guess. Atlanta?
Volgograd. You remind me of the men I killed when my countrymen invaded your beachheads. I have a feeling you would be more fun to kill than those spoiler.
Spoiler?
Scumbags.
Well, let me tell you this right now. If the spoiler had been at those beachheads, you wouldn't be standing here right now.
I like you. Vodka for the walker.
Joan. Pretty dismal place to choose to pray.
It's not like I have my pick of places to pray. Not in this town.
What do you mean by that?
If you haven't noticed, Caliban doesn't allow us to worship anyone but him.
Seems a bit overkill, don't you think?
Stick around. You'll see how right I am.
I was hoping to avoid that. But, in all seriousness, why are you down here?
It's the only thing that gives me hope.
Oh,
it's okay. Ironically enough, it's easier to breathe down here than up on the surface. But
Smells like sulfur, but clean.
did you know that first century Christians had to escape martyrdom by hiding in the catacombs of Rome?
Heard the stories.
I come down here to pray for that same kind of hope, that same kind of resilience that only faith can provide.
Starting to sound like my dad.
And where is he?
Rotting on some battlefield.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. He died fighting for what he believed in. What I forgot to mention is that by dying, you leave behind everything you love.
No, that's a story I've heard before.
Take you don't have much family around?
No, not much of one anyway. When the nuclear attacks began, my parents took us to our family cabin deep in the mountains. My father taught us how to survive in the wild, which I never expected from an engineer. But he taught us how to hunt, find clean water, to survive when everyone and everything else was dying.
And your mother?
She taught us how to pray. But our prayers must have fallen on deaf ears.
How so?
They both became very sick. Maybe it was the virus, maybe it was the radiation. All I know is no matter how hard I prayed, we were left all alone with nowhere else to turn.
Yeah, you still pray.
I may have my doubts, but it's one of the only things I have left.
Earlier you said we.
My brother,
Where is he?
dead to me. The only thing that I have left of my family is my mother's rosary and my father's Bible. I hide them here to keep them safe. Otherwise, they'd just be another pile of books burned by Caliban.
What's on your wrist? Any reason why you and the bartender have matching tattoos?
It's a symbol, DEUS VULT.
God wills it.
You know your Latin.
Enough to keep me out of trouble. And that looks like trouble.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. Does it have anything to do with Caliban?
No, no. It's a call to battle, if you will.
Battle through insurrection.
There's no insurrection.
There will be. Any resistance to Caliban is insurrection.
Then let it turn to rebellion. Let it turn to all-out war. It's not like we have anything else to lose. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
And I would rather keep walking. That's what gives me hope.
Hope for what? The Bear Republic? It doesn't exist. I thought you to be a man of honor. Do you feel nothing for the suffering of these people?
You know what? My path may have led to Prospero, but sure as hell is not going to end here. I'm going to leave this town soon enough. I suggest that you do too.
It's too late for me. Please, take this and keep it safe. Maybe it'll give you the same kind of hope that it did for me.
If we're going to do this, we have to do it now.
We're not even ready.
We're never going to be ready if we don't make the first move.
We don't even have a plan.
We don't need a plan. We have motive. We have the support of the people.
Those people? They're workers. They're not fighters. This is never gonna work.
If Caliban finds out, then we are all dead.
He can't kill all of us or he'll lose all his workers.
Literally only a matter of time before all of this is figured out.
That's why we have to do it now, before someone crumbles or our signal is discovered.
We need to alert all the leaders of the factions.
Okay, we meet in the mineshaft tomorrow night. Get all the faction leaders. We must do this now.
Come with me. You two, run.
Micah, this had better be good.
Oh, it is. Caught this traitor and her friends scheming together in the factory. Seems we have a rebellion on our hands.
Oh, do we now? Well then, little rebel. If you could just speak up now, it'd make both our lives much easier. Well, there went your only chance. Well, when it comes to torture, I'm rather good at it. Got the classic clippers, the car battery, waterboarding, but sometimes the simplest tool is best. See, this little thing goes up and into your cranial cavity, and you press and you pull, and pop, suddenly it bursts. Lots of blood flows, lots of pain, and if you don't want that, you're going to speak. This is your one and only chance before you're blind for the rest of your life. Well, little girl, are you gonna talk?
The mine shaft.
Oh, really? That wasn't so hard, was it? Now then, I must say, thank you for your cooperation.
Please stop.
It's been a good time knowing you.
No, it's fine. I won't tell anyone. I'll be quiet, and I won't work for the rebellion anymore. Okay, I'll work with you. I promise. Please, just let me go. Please, please, please.
Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander through the world for the ruin of souls. O Lord, you said, "Come to me, all ye who are weary, and I will give you rest." Guide us and help us to know your will. Amen.
Amen. Well, thank you all for coming. I understand the danger you put yourselves in to be here.
These are desperate times, and I wouldn't call you here unless the need was dire.
So what's your plan then?
We need weapons, so we're going to have to take the factory if we're going to have any hope of getting to Caliban.
How do we know the people are ready? Our men on the inside have already seen that. When you see the symbol, they know what it means.
Once we get the weapons, we should have enough ammunition to make it to the church.
What about the guard tower? They'll shoot us down before we can get close.
I have access to the latest batch of dynamite. That should work well as a deterrent. After that, it's a straight shot to the church and to Caliban.
But you'll see us coming. We shouldn't come at him from the main road.
The main group can circle around from the left, but someone will have to act as a deterrent.
That person will be an easy target. We'll need someone
do
who'll...
it.
No, it's out of the
You
question.
don't understand.
No.
I have to do this.
No! We're not doing this!
She's
Out of the question! No!
knows how to do it!
No!
Yes, she does!
We're not
She
doing
knows
that!
how to
No!
do it!
No!
She's
No!
the only one that knows.
No, I
Yes.
won't do it.
Wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe, but there's no illness, war, or danger in that fair land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam.
Evening, traders. Caliban sends his regards.
A round for everyone. Micah, anyone left?
No. There's no one else. Let's go.
Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. Your eyes saw my unformed substance. In your book were written, every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there were none of them.
Please stop! Stop and listen to me! Caliban just slaughtered innocent people in the mines. People who were on their knees praying, and he shot them down in cold blood. There's never been a better reason to act than now. Please, you have to help me!
And why should we do that? So that more of us can die? Look around, Joan. There's no way.
What's going on here? Back to work. All of you. You're coming with me. I got a feeling Caliban will want to see you.
Let her go.
Yeah? Why should I do that, Walker?
Because if you do, I might consider letting you live.
Would you get a load of this guy? Huh? What a joker. Watch, I'm gonna put a bullet in his head. Watch me. I'm gonna put a bullet in his head.
Fear not, for I am with you. Good work today, Micah. You did well. What's wrong? Not getting cold feet now, are you? Don't worry. We will crush this little rebellion very soon.
Don't you ever feel anything for these people? Do they really mean nothing to you?
I see them as a means to an end. Disposable. Let us not forget, Micah, that when you came to this town, you had nothing. You were nothing. And I made you into something.
A monster, you mean?
A monster? Perhaps. But that is the price one must pay when dealing with the devil. I pray you remember what this is all for.
Sir! Joan and the Walker have attacked the factory!
Don't you see, Micah? When you let these people do what they want, they will take the first opportunity to stab you right in the back. Gather the Legion. It is high time I stamp out this flickered rebellion once and for all. And this time, Micah, I won't be so forgiving, even of your sister.
So you're saying you still intend to fight Caliban? After what he did to Samantha and Edward? To all those people in the mines?
What other choice do you have? You have to die here in this factory, or go and die by the Legionnaires.
And what happens if we fail? What then? Half of us will be dead, and the other half will be tortured or worked to death in the mines. Maybe if we do nothing, maybe Caliban—
He will kill you anyway. Please, don't be afraid, I'm here to help. Caliban is planning to kill anyone associated with the rebellion today.
And why should we trust you?
What would I have to gain from tricking you? If Caliban knew I was here, he would kill—
He would kill you right along with us.
After all this time, why now?
Why now, Micah?
Because we're all that's left. And I couldn't just stand by and watch you die.
I don't need your protection.
I know. You've always been stronger than I could ever be, but it's what brothers are for, right? To look out for their little sisters?
So, soldier, what's your plan of attack?
You're just gonna trust him just like that? After all of us he's killed? And you? Why are you here? You don't even know us.
What other choice do you have? You either fight like us, maybe win, or just die like sheep to the slaughter. And as for why I'm here, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's because this town, the people in it, finally helped me to understand why God let me live all this time. Whatever it is, I know there's a reason why I was led here, and I think I finally figured it out.
And that is?
To help these people in this town. If I want to live like a saint, I might as well die like one.
Really? Save this town? You think you can do that on your own?
He's not alone. It's high time somebody stood up to that psychopath.
have fun playing hero today, Micah?
Felt a lot better than being lapdog to a tyrant.
Did you really think you could get away with betraying me so easily?
You won't get away with this.
That's where you're wrong. I already have. It's a shame, you know. You won't be there to see me kill the last of your family.
You won't touch her!
Oh! Gabriel, I'm surprised to see you. I thought you skipped town. Oh well, you'll die. Just the same as this one.
Joan, I just wanted you to know, I'm sorry.
Some good last words.
No! No! No!
Kill them all.
Joan.
Looks like your time's up, little girl. It will be okay. I always wanted to see this face up close. It's a shame my countrymen's weapons made the air so unbreathable. So many pretty faces I cannot see anymore.
Okay. Don't. You know what to do.
Looks like we're lots left of this little charade. How about we end things the old-fashioned way? The sun is high, and our 12 paces are set. No, Gabriel. I'm surprised. I thought you might actually kill me. It's a shame, you know. You would have been the perfect leader for my legion. You were the key. You were what I needed. Now you're just another life lost to the annals of history. Goodbye, Gabriel.
I'm sorry, Joan.
It's okay. We did it. You saved us. Just close your eyes. You can rest now.
Just tell me I'm making it west.
No, you're going home.
Joan, it's okay. We did it.
Well, Joan, was it worth it? All the lives you wasted, all the people who died, was it worth it? You know, your brother always was a better shot